Namaste. In this video, I would like to talk about differences in date handling in Excel and VBA. This is especially keeping in mind dates below 1900. Why am I interested in this? See, if we are reading B.V. Raman's books, most of the examples are based on date of birth below 1900. So we need to understand properly how Excel and VBA handle these dates. So this top row, I have entered dates. I need to focus on these dates. So I just entered dates. I formatted as date. Here also I formatted as date. Everything is formatted as date in Excel. There is no 29th February 1900. But Excel thinks it is there and it will allot a number for it all. So this is one known major issue with Excel. Excel cannot handle dates below January 1st of 1900. That means these dates it cannot handle. So what happens? Excel, this is for Excel row. This is for Excel. Okay. Excel stores these dates as numbers actually. Okay. So when we enter a date here with the dash or slash, okay, it will recognize it as a date if it is able to handle and show us in the form of date. Okay. Otherwise, it will show only as a string. You can see here for dates below Jan 1st, which it does not recognize, it is returning only a string actually. Okay. These are date serial numbers. Excel actually stores them as a number. Of course, inside a day, number of hours are stored as the decimal fraction. So for 1st March it is 61. For 29th, though it is not there, it allots 60. This is where the serial or series of numbers gets affected. Okay, 20th February is 59 value. Jan 1st is 1 value. Okay, Excel date handling starts from 1st Jan 1900. Okay, below 1st Jan 1900, that is 1899 and all that, it cannot handle. It will only return a string. Okay, let me show you how this is formatted. The moment any date you format as number, it will show you the date serial number of that date. Okay, so that is how you should see what is the date serial number of a given date. Okay, so now here VBA, what it does is it gives 61 for same March 1900, whereas it gives error correctly so for 29th February 1900 because it simply does not exist. Okay, then for February 28th it gives 60. So this is where the discrepancy is. Whereas Excel is thinking it is 59, VBA thinks it is 60. So if we are communicating from Excel to VBA through some formula or function, we have an issue. Okay, so that is where we should be aware of these discrepancies. Also another issue is VBA considers 31st 1899 as the starting date, and below that 30th 12 1899 is 0. Then below that it will start handling with minus numbers. So okay, -1, -2 and all that. So Excel is not able to handle dates below 1st Jan, whereas VBA can handle dates below the starting date of 31st December 1899 also by using negative numbers. Okay, so this is the basic difference between data handling in Excel and VBA. We should be aware of it. As far as our app is concerned, which uses Excel to generate charts and all that for astrological purposes using Swiss ephemeris, we are basically having two functions. Okay, one function is date text function. Okay, the date text function, whatever date you enter converts into a particular string format. So it is date to string function. Actually, it should be named appropriately date to string function. That particular format is by year, then month, then date. Okay, so that is how it is. Then we have another function called date text value. Okay, date text value. Here you can see date text value. Date text value actually converts a date string to VBA's date serial number. That can be properly understood by VBA. So when I am sending dates from Excel to VBA, I will be able to send correct date serial number. So for March 1st, 1900, anyway it is correctly 61. Then for February 29th also it will send 61. Actually it will not handle in VBA, okay, but it sends 61. So that job is done by this date text value function. Then for February 28th sends value 60. So as usual, as VBA date reference is 31st December 1899, it will send 1 there. Okay, then negative numbers for dates below that. These two functions we are using to handle this discrepancy in date handling by Excel and VBA. Thank you for watching the video. Earlier I posted a similar video, but it was a bit boring and I didn't like the video, so I deleted it and redone it again. Anyway, in this video my main attention was to describe about date handling differences between Excel and VBA. Because this is critical, I need GMT calculation for further processing, that is finding sunrise and sunset, and sunrise and sunset are important if I want to find Hora Lagna using it. Thanks again for watching the video.